let's get another message. Why not? For my babes. Just trying to get a message. If we may get a message for my babes. What's the message? Gonna start out with some tarot. The Hermit. Virgo. Oh gosh. Don't judge my scalp. Just kidding. The Hermit. Seek and you shall find. Somebody looking for the answers. Somebody found the answer. This is somebody that searches until they find. Sometimes. Good thing the Hermit is mutable energy. Because sometimes you find an answer that you weren't expecting. A missing piece, perhaps, but not to the puzzle you were putting together. All right, so the Hermit, somebody is introspecting. Is that a word? Or you're connected to somebody, or you're connected to a Virgo. I'm sorry. I get a surge sometimes. I'll just say it. I've said it before. Months ago once. But not like the last couple guys I've talked to, if you even want to call it dating, but the last 6 men I was actually dating over the last, I don't know how far it goes back, but they were all Virgos. No offense, Virgos, but help me. No. They're just so particular, and they're always so hard on themselves, which means they can't see their own worth. They're not going to see yours. No offense. My dad's also a Virgo, according to one chart. He's at the cusp. Anyways, different chart. He's a Leo. Anyways, so the Hermit is somebody who very detail oriented and very critical. Somebody here is connected to Virgo, or you're very critical in the way you think. It's like an eternal student. All right. So now that we described the Virgo, what is the Virgo? I'm sorry. What is this Hermit doing? What else might we gain to know? Ace of Materials. Well, there's an opportunity here. It's either a person or a place, a job, a home, a car, something. What is this Ace of Materials? The Hermit has found that which he was looking for. He or she. Well, let's see. That's a very artistic picture. It's like going from desert to garden. Okay, so somebody found the garden, probably within self. Found the answer within, nourished themselves from within, perhaps found yourself. The Ace of Pentacles is yourself, or could be. Well, let's see. This hermit is getting an opportunity or found the answer within someone or themselves or somewhere. I don't know. 5 of inspiration. Probably found, somebody's probably finding answers from within. It's like challenged. This is an energy of being challenged or competing against the old you and discovering a new potential of you. Let's get some direction. What is this message for my babes? Discovering the garden within, perhaps. What's the message? Excuse me. Vanishing mirror. Ego sublimation. Number 58. Well, if you face a certain reflection of yourself and it no longer resonates and you overcome it, and because you're so critical and you realize, all right, I'm actually not, let's say, unworthy, since that's a characteristic. Somebody's finding that the world is not the desert. Your world within is not dry and barren. You have a plethora of resources and worth. Somebody is discovering their worth, their garden, and the abundance of knowledge found within. Listening to your intuition, to your instincts, your innate energy. Eyes of the eagle rising above the fray. At the bottom, somebody took a microscopic look, magnified look, until they found that answer, and it was within. like oh no. All right, so somebody is up for the challenge. It's like it doesn't have to be like this new opportunity, the garden you discovered within. It doesn't have to be a challenge, but the Virgo or the hermit, the Virgo sees it as a challenge. It's like a competition with the old self. It's like to maintain that new garden, to keep it watered and protected. It's a challenge for the hermit. It seems like it should just be like, oh, you discovered it and now everything's just doo-diddy. But no, it's like, okay, now you discovered it. We gotta be critical about the discovery. Like, seriously, I get it. Lots to protect, lots to grow. This new discovery, the garden within. I know this is a very vague message, but it is general. And so it is. Vanishing mirror. Somebody obliterated their old reflection, and now they're not living out of survival or the ego. They're living from abundance in the garden, or learning to. Sublimation, I looked up the definition, means to go from solid to gas, bypassing liquid, I guess. So somebody just, it's just like poof, it vanished. Somebody discovered something within self and it just obliterated an old reflection. And now your challenge is to Well, let's get another card. What's this challenge? What are you challenged by with this new inner garden? Three of materials. Oh. Ah. The challenge is to build upon it. Worthy! I'm going to start saying that all the time. Worthy to build upon the garden. It's like you found a seed within, and you're curious. It's like, was there more seeds? Yes. There's at least 2 more. And it could be connecting with others who are resonating with their own inner garden. They're like, let's just join gardens. I don't know, you guys. I'm just trying to get a message. Somebody's challenged by teamwork because they've always been alone and critical, and nobody else can help them anyways. Like, let's just work together. There's enough seeds. I don't know. The challenge is to work within this, I don't know, teamwork with, building upon this new garden. Accepting that it's really hard for a hermit to, not hard for them to work with others, but they just are so good on their own. They could live in a library. So it perhaps is a challenge to build something or allow others to, go in and out of their garden, to share the garden. I don't know. I'm just, take it as it resonates. Virgo. My dad used to say, "Oh, Virgo." Like there was something wrong with the sign of Virgo. I was like, well, it does represent a virgin female, but I was young when he said that, and he never said that. He was just like, "Oh, Virgo." It's like, why are they so hard on themselves? I spent my whole life trying to build these men up, including my dad, and I'm just like, maybe once I detached, then they found their own garden. I don't know. Who knows? Bless their gardens. Any Hiskey, Virgos. Doesn't have to be Virgo. I don't know where my placement is. Anyways, so the challenge is to build upon in this garden within, and perhaps not be so critical. I was going to say any water will do. It doesn't have to be distilled. I don't know what that means, but somebody is obliterating a piece of their ego, discovering something within, and challenged to build upon it. What a beautiful challenge. Let's just get one more for my babes. I'm just trying to build a garden, if we may. What's the message? What is the message from my babes? Just trying to get a message. Take time out. Number 9, brown bear spirit. Take time out. Well, somebody's been working, perhaps. And then they finally discovered what they discovered the garden, and they built upon it a little bit, and now just take time out to, you can't water it all day and just watch it grow. We got to sit back and just relax a minute and, I don't know, take time out. Might be time to lighten up on the critical analysis, because it's also the Knight of Pentacles energy. It's like, it's just like the Rider-Waite shows a horse just sitting there, no movement. It's like slow but steady, but like, are you, like, will you just make a move ever? It's like they look like they're just sitting there sometimes, but anyways, I forget what I was going to say right there. The Knight of Pentacles, I think, is also Virgo energy. Oh yeah, my exes, they would just not, they could not make up their mind about me. And looking back, I'm like, that makes total sense. Looking back, like, I wouldn't know what to do with me either. Like, I tried to be, as like, I didn't try, I'm not like this with people. I'm more or less just very relaxed and quiet, but I guess they could sense that there was a lot within me that they didn't know about. And like, looking back, I'm like, yep, there is, and you probably should question it. So I get it, but like, when I was in it, I was like, why would they not make up their mind? And like, clearly the clear answer, but it's not. Unless they were paid to fuck with me, it feels like sometimes, seriously. But anyways, that's what I have for my babes. I truly hope that helped. I love you guys so much. Until next time.